Geometry Dash should not still be this popular. By every modern standard, it looks outdated. A 2D rhythm-based platformer with simple shapes, brutal difficulty, and controls limited to a single input. No story, no cinematic presentation, no live service roadmap in the traditional sense. And yet, more than 10 years after its release, tens of thousands of players are still online every single day. This is not nostalgia, this is not coincidence, this is something deeper. A game built on pure skill, at its core, Geometry Dash is brutally honest. There is no randomness, no hidden stats, no progression systems that carry you forward. You press a button or you don't, you survive or you fail. Every death is your fault and every success is entirely earned. In an era where many games cushion failure or disguise it behind systems, Geometry Dash does the opposite. It exposes the player completely. That clarity is addictive. Failure as the core loop, Geometry Dash is not about winning. It's about failing repeatedly and choosing to continue. Levels are short but unforgiving. You can fail seconds before the end and be sent back to the beginning with no mercy. Each attempt teaches you something. Each death is information. Each restart is a choice. Players don't feel cheated, they feel challenged. The game never lies about what it demands. Music is gameplay. Geometry Dash doesn't just use music, it is built around it. Every jump, every spike, every movement is synchronized to rhythm. The music becomes a guide, a memory tool, and eventually a subconscious map. Over time, players stop seeing obstacles individually. They play patterns, beats, flow. That's why finishing a hard level feels euphoric. It's not just success, it's synchronization. The level editor that changed everything. What truly transformed Geometry Dash from a tough game into a cultural phenomenon was its level editor. The editor didn't just extend the game, it handed ownership to the community. Players became designers, musicians, and architects of pain. The game stopped being a product and became a platform. New content no longer depended on the developer's output speed, but on obsession. Difficulty as identity. A Geometry Dash is not trying to be welcoming, and that's exactly why people stay. Beating difficult levels becomes part of a player's identity. Skill is visible, accomplishments are undeniable. There is no shortcut, no build, no loadout to hide behind. In many modern games, skill is diluted by systems. In Geometry Dash, it is exposed. That creates respect, and respect fuels long-term engagement. Along a community that thrives on extremes. The community surrounding Geometry Dash is intense, creative, and unapologetically obsessive. Impossible levels, near inhuman precision. Attempts measured in tens of thousands. Alongside that extremity exists humor, absurdity, and shared suffering. Steam reviews swing wildly between love, rage, satire, and emotional breakdowns. That chaos is part of the culture. Why Geometry Dash is still alive? Geometry Dash survives because it offers something timeless. Clear rules, absolute fairness, and a challenge that never becomes obsolete. Graphics age, mechanics don't. As long as players seek mastery, as long as music and movement can align, and as long as overcoming something difficult still feels meaningful, Geometry Dash will remain relevant. Not because it evolved into something else, but because it never needed to.